Hello, the wonderful people at Artify have sent me this Master Series 5-piece Kolinsky Sable miniature paintbrush set. They've been asking me to do a review, and they finally got a Kolinsky Sable set, and so I'm super psyched to try that out. Just to do like a little unboxing thing here. It comes in this like really nice case. Here's a little pamphlet on brush care tips, which is nice. And then here the brushes go from a 3x0 to a 2. I'll just take those caps off. So this is the 2, which will be the largest in the set, and it's just a really nice. I love Kolinsky Sable brushes. They just snap to such a point. You can get these tiny little lines and then smush down and get like a thicker line. So I mostly use the 2s, but I'm excited that there's a line that goes all the way to this 3x0, which I don't usually ever do, but we'll just take one of those out also. So super, super tiny, which is going to be amazing for all those little tiny little details. So nice. And these are like a more ergonomic chunky handle, which I also don't usually do, but it's comfy. It's nice. I like it. And also small for me to like just take this whole set when I'm traveling. I end up doing a lot of illustration work in the hotel room after shows and stuff that I'm doing just to meet deadlines, and so this is nice that it's like a little compact little set. So yeah, just gonna take all those out. Yeah, so that's the range of those, and yeah, I mean, I think I usually stay mostly towards the larger brushes, and then you can just tip it and do like little touches. But we're gonna try these out. And so far, they look amazing. Okay, so we're testing out these Artify Kolinsky Sable brushes. And, right away, I'm noticing like it's letting me pull to like a nice tip, and there's like a little bit of spring, and yeah. So I'm just gonna. And this is the 1, and it goes from a 2 to a 3x0 in the range. So, and these are their miniature brush set, and it's quite nice. But I'm just like picking a little bit of little places to play with them and see if they're pulling a line in there. Sorry, I'm not used to painting and talking. I'm so... I was just getting lost in working, which is a good sign. It just feels pretty seamless. They're really nice. Yeah, I would definitely recommend these brushes. I really kind of only like to use the Kolinsky Sables, just because they last so much longer. It's like a plastic brush. You know, once they do this like kind of gnarly thing, they get kind of broken down. But with a real sable brush, you can condition it back to a point. It'll snap to a point like really well every time. And these have a nice little spring to them still too. You can see it's kind of bouncy on the there, which is nice. But you can pull a sable to a point, even if it gets kind of like gnarled up like that. I don't know if you can see. You can then still twist it and it'll snap back to its to a nice point. I have never used brushes with this more ergonomic larger handle, but it actually feels more like holding a pencil. So I'm kind of liking that. I wasn't sure that I would. That was kind of initially I was like, oh, they're large handles, but yeah. I actually think that's a nice thing about them. So anyway, yeah, I told Art if I would do like a, you know, an honest review. If I didn't like them, I would also say so. No, but I happy to say I like these brushes. Just kind of wash this one off and grab like a different one and see. Teeny tiny 2x0s. I don't usually use tiny brushes like this. I usually use a number 2 through the whole thing because you can pull it to a point, and then it kind of functions like a tinier brush with just using the kind of calligraphy of the brush, you know, to hold it up higher, and you get thin marks, and turn your hand and you get thicker lines just by pushing harder or softer to let just the tip touch. So I don't usually use the little ones, but this is kind of nice. Especially this is like a 5x7 painting, so I will definitely be using these for my small works for sure, because these are way easier to get in and noodle all of this detail with this little brush. Let's see if we can hold it up. It's a little harder to see, it's farther away from the... I'm able to get in here and do all these little reflective edges of the shell. Yeah. So yeah, these are nice. I like it. I approve, Artify. These are cool.